Okay, so today is August 27, 2013, and Karen's going to demonstrate for us some of the features on the, this is Series 9 Ultrabook by Samsung, and give us some basic run-through, or how we say test drive on it and how it works. Tell us about the specs, Karen.
Alright, well, it's a 15-inch screen. It's got an i5 core processor, 128 gigabyte SSD with a backlit keyboard. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see, we've got a few little ports here. This one is just for the power cord. This one is a USB 2.0, so there's one USB 2.0.
And that's on the left side as you face the machine, right?
Mm-hmm. And the headphone or the audio jack is right here. Here is an HDMI port. You would need to get a converter for that.
An adapter.
An adapter.
A mini adapter, right? For HDMI.
Yes, and this one is for an Ethernet connection. You'll notice that there is no Ethernet connection here in the back. It's
so show us because we do have the adapter for that. Put the adapter up there so we can see it.
We've got this.
You see it's very small. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that just fits right in there. Go ahead and put it in there so everybody can see how. Okay, there you go. All right. So that's that. Okay.
Right.
Now let's go around over here.
Ethernet cord.
Yeah, all right, so there's the Ethernet cord that you can plug in there, right? Okay, just plug it in like that. Okay, now, let's go over here, the other side.
On the right side, right here, we have a VGA port where you would have to get an adapter for that.
Yeah, well, put your finger on the VGA so everybody knows what you're talking about.
Let's see.
There, that's right, that's for the VGA adapter, right?
Right.
And next to that you have, and you can see the symbols for it. Those are the symbols for a 3.0 USB. You got two of them.
We have two.
Sometimes they're blue coded, sometimes they're not. These just happen to be blue coded for convenience, okay?
Yeah. We can also tell because it has the SS here.
Yeah, at the end, that's right. That's right, okay.
So we do have the two 3.0 USB ports. We also have, right here, an option to put in a SD card.
Go ahead and put it in there so people know what the heck you're talking about.
All right.
It kind of clicks right in there, right? Mm-hmm. And you can pull it out. Okay. Now that's a 32 gigabyte, right?
This is a 32 gigabyte Extreme. It can go up to 128 gigabytes right now.
Yeah, and the Extreme is the fastest disk that you can buy, right?
Right.
So even though this has 128 of solid state, you can add actually in effect another 128 of solid state in this slot that you have there, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Right. Now we'll go over the function keys.
All right.
Alright, you can see there's F1 through F12. In order to use the function keys, you will have to use this function button right here and hold it down at the same time as you hold a function key.
So go with the first one first. What's that for?
So that is for Samsung's easy settings. That'll open up a separate screen that on your monitor that'll just talk about different settings you can change.
Yeah, well most people don't use that.
Yeah.
By the way, while we're on settings and that sort of thing, I'll tell you this machine, Windows 7 Home Edition, comes with either English or Spanish, which is nice. So you can move it throughout America on this machine. So that's built into the Windows 7.
Right. Okay.
What's next here on the function keys?
F2, which is lowering.
Don't say F2 with the symbol. See that symbol there? It looks, what is that? Okay, go ahead. What is that symbol? What does it look like?
It looks like a sun.
Yeah, well that turns the screen brightness, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, so that's what that's for, right?
But it is F2, and then for F3, it's raising the screen brightness.
Right, but you want to see what those symbols are. Did you take a photograph of these things so people can see exactly what they look like?
Not the function.
Probably want to do that. Okay, what's next?
Okay, the next one is the switch display devices. That is if you're using another monitor. If you want to switch to a different monitor, you just push that, or you can use both monitors.
Right, for PowerPoint presentation. What's next?
Next is turn the touchpad on or off.
Right, and that's this guy down here, so you're not moving things around so much, right? What's next?
All right, this is mute.
Yeah, right.
This is lower your audio.
And
lower the volume. This is raise the volume.
Right.
Okay, and this is to reduce the keyboard backlight brightness, which
Right.
you won't notice unless you're
The
in a
lights are
dark
out.
room.
Because
Exactly.
automatically, when the room lights up, it turns off automatically, which saves on battery. Because keyboards that light up use a lot of juice. They take a lot of power, right? Way to conserve it. The next thing has to do with the fan noise.
Well,
right?
yeah, also this one is for the backlight brightness up.
Yeah,
for the
to bring it
keyboard.
up, right.
But this one is silent mode. This reduces the CPU speed to minimize fan activity.
Right.
So
Yeah, again,
saves power. This is to turn your wireless on and off.
Wi-Fi, right.
Yes. And you can actually use this if you push this and then push these buttons. You don't have to hold down this little function key.
The function key, right.
Right.
Right, okay. All right, so I think we covered most of the basics that we have here. And a lot of the things that are unique here are all based on the fact that this thing is so skinny that you can't have like this big old Ethernet cable plugging into something that's this thin. Okay? All right, very good.
Okay, now because this laptop is so thin, it doesn't really have room for a CD drive or a Blu-ray drive or a DVD. So you have to buy an external one. We have this Blu-ray disc player. You want to plug it into these USB 3s because they are faster and have more power.
They're more power. You need the power to drive the disc,
have
right?
more power, right?
And they are faster. Okay.
Yes.
So there you go. So this thing is ready to go. So that's how that works, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Excellent.